Hey fam, I want to tell you about a new podcast called Reimagining Democracy for a Good Life. We know about people threatening democracy, don't we? But there are also people coming together across racial lines to seize this moment and stretch democracy to serve all of us. Join longtime equity advocate Angela Glover Blackwell for Reimagining Democracy for a Good Life, a podcast that asks, how do we build a radically inclusive, thriving, multiracial democracy? And looks at what one city, Los Angeles, is doing to try to make it a reality. Reimagining Democracy for a Good Life is available now wherever you get your podcasts.
Harry Belafonte tricked a racist landlord in the most genius way. This is 2-Minute Black History, what you didn't learn in school. When yet another landlord denied his rental application, he knew it could only be because of race. So he got an idea, and they were not ready for the trick that he had up his sleeve. He was furious. How could they deny him again? Harry Belafonte had sold millions of records and had the bank account to prove it, but still, Manhattan landlords kept refusing him. Despite his fame, white supremacy was relentless. In 1958, housing was rife with racist landlords who refused to rent to black people. But Mr. Belafonte not only had money, he had an extremely clever trick up his sleeve. First, he sent his white publicist to get the rental paperwork in his place. But someone told the building manager that a black tenant had moved in, and within hours, they forced him to leave. So he went bigger. He set up a fake real estate company and bought the entire building. Belafonte moved right in, and some of his friends did so too, like Lena Horne, who was struggling to rent a place. Although the Fair Housing Act exists today, this still happens. We experience housing discrimination when renting and especially when investing in a home. Abina Horton experienced this firsthand when an appraiser lowballed her family's Florida home. The value shot up on the reappraisal after she removed family portraits and black books from their house. Racism remains ingrained in every part of our society, and housing inequality is still happening. Like Belafonte, sometimes we may have to get creative to beat this system. In order to move towards the future, you've got to look to the past. This has been 2-Minute Black History, a podcast by Push Black. Show your support by sharing this episode on your social media and join us in amplifying Black history stories we all deserve to know.